we've talked about this, you know, if we can't have kids, do we adopt? Do we not? Do we just enjoy the rest of our lives together? Solo dolo. Hi fam, how's it going? How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So, this is a little bit different from the norm. This isn't our normal everyday blogging, vlogging, picture taking, see the cool stuff we're doing. This is a little bit more serious one. This is not for everybody. So, if you are wondering what this is about, this is going to be our personal journey. We are trying to have children, and come to find out, ever since I was a little kid, I always knew that something was a little bit different about me.
She's a girl! I'm joking.
Such a dork. I have what is called a varicocelectomy.
Basically, you know how you get varicose veins on your legs? Brandon ended up having one inside his testicles on one side. So,
And me being an overachiever, there's different grades on the type of the varicocele that you can have.
so it's usually just based on up to like
One,
one, two,
two,
or
three.
three.
World champ, baby.
So Brandon, if there was a grade 4, he was a grade 4. And a lot of the doctors didn't think that he knew what he was talking about or such until he ended up getting a MRI for a torn groin that he did leading into an event that he had. Oh, it was for you to fight for the title.
Oh.
So about 3 months before that, he ended up tearing his groin, so we had to get an MRI just to see if it had to be surgery or if just how bad it was.
Full grade
Thickness tear.
tear. It was hanging on by a piece. Had to have surgery. Almost had to have surgery if it didn't work.
So on the MRI disc, since it's from the lower waist, you're actually able to see the varicose veins, the varicose vein, and it was just cloudy white. So it doesn't look normal. We ended up taking that to a urologist in the Philippines.
We want babies.
Yeah.
So Cato Clinic, with all of their testing, with the scheduled, I don't know even how to call it, I would say events or...
It's the cycle for, everyone has a different plan for their IVF cycle.
What is yours called?
So
what is ours
the
called?
The one that we're doing is we're doing the minimal stimulation of IVF. So basically, starting today, because now we have to go back to the Philippines tomorrow. We just booked our tickets right now because this is the first time ever that I've been so excited to get my period, because everything again is happening on a schedule. We have to go to the Philippines, we have to go to the Cato Center on the second day of my period, because now they're gonna start me on oral medications to help with follicle growth development. So basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna give me medicines so I can produce more eggs for them to take out of me within the next 10 to 12 days.
This part of my journey, our journey, I wanted to make sure that we put this vlog series together. As a man, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. People talking about toxic masculinity, people trying to demasculine men, the demasculinity of men. So it's already hard to be a man in today's world, of having to be strong and PC and everything else that goes with it. So for the men out there, I'm a badass. I've been a badass since day one, since high school, since middle school, maybe since I came out of my mama. I've been a badass. in anything that I've ever set my mind to, I've been able to accomplish one way, shape, form, or another. Usually with very, very minimal assistance and very, very little help. Man, I'm a world champ. We always go hard, we always go big, we always go full out. This is something that I cannot do or take care of on my own. So, I'm just hoping that, you know, with the help of the Keto Clinic, with the help of explaining, with the help of these videos, I can encourage more men or people who are embarrassed or on the fence about this and don't know what to think or what to do. Go get help, man. It's okay. I promise. I'm doing it. Thanks, Kato. Thank you, my beautiful ninja. We'll get that, mama. Thanks, guys. See you soon. At the Guam airport, waiting for our flight back to Manila. And something that I just realized. Every time we're in the water here in Guam, we're in the Philippine Sea. So we don't really, northern Guam. We're in the Philippine Sea. So we're always in the Philippines. We never actually leave. Coming home. See you soon, Kato. Nanji, you nervous now?
Yeah, the appointment's tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Are you nervous?
Not yet. See you guys soon. Hey fam, so we're back home in the Philippines. We are on our way to the Keto Repro Biotech Center, aka the Keto Clinic. Llama Ninja's over here getting her makeup on.
Trying not to look so tired.
We're headed to the Keto Clinic. This is our first day of appointments, and we're past all the consultations, and we're past all the consultations. We're past the testing. We're actually,
Exactly.
I guess we're not past all the tests.
Every visit, we still have to do blood work.
Exactly. I'm sorry. We do have testing every visit. Pero we're actually starting the process now, I guess. I'll be making a deposit today. And Ninja is going to be going through her procedure today. I think it's an ultrasound and medicines.
Again, follicle growth so they can extract eggs from me.
And this is the first in a long series of appointments that we have, but you know, it's the beginning, and it's on Father's Day of all days, so
it could be potentially his
it's a good sign.
day of not having a child, his last holiday.
So I'm really happy that our first appointment for the procedure starting is on Father's Day. Super excited about that. So we're in the building now, and we are headed up to the Keto Clinic.
This is your number 69.
Number 69.
Yeah.
Thanks, yeah. Ready? What does it teach us, Ninja?
Patience.
Why does it teach us patience?
Teaches us patience because that's step 1 to parenthood. What did we do first? Did we do your...
I don't know what we did first.
So-
We did so many things today.
Yeah.
So today
I
at
know.
our appointment, we had like 6 appointments.
But into
Yeah.
one, all crammed
Yeah.
in one day. That's necessary for moving on and getting your plan of action, your
Oh, good one. Plan of action.
for what you need to do because everyone's body is different. So, so the first one that we did was just blood extraction.
So we just checked in, did our blood pressure, and I guess all of the other stuff. Now we're just waiting.
Because it is full in there.
It's packed in there, yeah, super, super packed.
There's no seats filled.
No.
It looks like the DMV or the DFA.
Yeah. Either or, you could relate.
And then waited a few minutes, and it was Brandon's turn since he was doing the sperm cryopreservation thing, we had to go to the other side of the
Andrology.
clinic, the andrology lab. And then
Good times.
he had to do
Made a
his
deposit.
deposit. Also an analysis. So there's two parts that they had to do. For that alone, his results was going to take 1 hour. And this is what they did last time. It took 1 hour. Just last time we went to lunch. Then while that was happening, we waited a few more minutes and then we had to go into the ultrasound room. And they had to do a transvaginal ultrasound to see how many follicles they can see. It's TMI. And
Too much information. Pero if you're watching this vlog about infertility, having babies and trying to have babies, then you're in. Yeah.
all I say is I give props to people that choose to do this for their profession and dealing with those areas all day, every day.
Yeah.
Different circumstances. But so then that was another part. Then we had to wait for the results of the transvaginal ultrasound. After that, we had to do a consultation with the doctors showing all of our results as a whole.
Man. Hey fam, so we're here at the Cato Clinic and we are going over our results and stuff today with the boss and with Doc Aguila. And when I first started, before I had treatments, before I did my my varicocelectomy, I was at 0. Man, my motility was ridiculous. Everything was deformed. Remember, I was almost at a level 4. A grade 4 varicocele, and they only have 3. Long story short, my first semen analysis was 0. Second semen analysis was 600,000.
600,000 post-surgery.
600,000 post-surgery.
Then
We fast forward to February. Surgery was when, Mama?
September 2017.
September 2017. Fast forward to November of last year, which was 2018. My sperm count was...
No, it's just February. It was
Just February?
600,000.
Sorry, just said... I'm sorry. I'm so excited,
February
see?
was 600,000.
Listen
and
to the
then
boss.
last month, May 23rd, was 6.3 million. And then right now, we just found out it's at 8.3.
So that's a good number.
Yay! Baby's on the way.
And then that way they can format a plan of
Our game plan.
Yeah, our game plan.
Format our game plan.
Of how many medications I will need to take, how much of it, how frequent, and then from there, we found out that today's the 16th of June, so I start an oral medicine for 5 days, then on the 3rd day, I do my oral medicine plus the stomach injections, and then we have to go back on the 21st for an appointment again, and just found out I have to do another procedure, which is, I forgot what exactly it's called. I'll drop it down later. But basically, they have to go look inside my fallopian tubes.
Oh, yeah.
To see
I
if...
I don't know. She said it sounded like patented, but
I think
I don't know.
just to see if they're okay
Yeah.
for transplantation later. But I have to do that, and she told me I have to take pain medicine before I go because it hurts. But she gave me the okay to uppercut Brandon if it hurts. So
She
he
said
gets to
stay
in the
close,
room.
so if it hurts, she can punch you.
Yeah.
Okay, Doc, game. Let's make it happen.
So once that starts, that's just basically...
Extraction. After that, then
Then we just wait, and then they're gonna start the fertilization of the eggs with his sperm. And then we're deciding how many we want to fertilize versus to become embryos versus just keeping them as oocytes. Oocytes, just the eggs. So
I don't know how to say that word.
But we're gonna,
Oocytes.
yeah.
So, along with that being said, I don't know, we don't know how your feeling is, what your feeling is about embryos and babies and when life starts. We all have our own opinion. In the Philippines, it is illegal to have an abortion. They do not believe in abortions, and they believe that life starts once the cells split. I am not picking left or right side. I'm just telling you, that's why we have to decide how many embryos we're going to create. How many
Because
children we want to try to have.
because if you have more embryos and they end up preserving them, freezing them, you have to.
Aside from costing, yeah.
you have to pay a fee for them to keep your embryos safe and frozen for you to use it whenever you want. So they can't dispose of them because of abortion. But if they are just the eggs, not fertilized, they're able to dispose them when you're done, and you won't get. I don't think they charge you for that because it's not a human life yet. But we will double check on the pricing because we're trying to be as transparent as possible.
I just want people to know that, man, this is a journey that everyone can take if there seems there's no hope. Like, there's so many different options, so many different countries to do this in, so many different ways you can do this.
Just do your research. It's honestly, that's all you can do.
Yeah. And find somebody you like.
Yeah.
You have to like them, no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if it's the cheapest or the most expensive. If you don't like the person.
If you just vibe with them good and you feel comfortable. We personally like Cato because when you walk in there, they don't make it feel like...
Didn't feel like a clinic.
No, it just feels like a regular checkup. Like, there's no pity, there's no sadness. It's just everyone's going in there with good hope of hoping that it's their day to come out saying, hey, you can get pregnant, or just exploring your options. So I'm comfortable because I'm part of their support group on Facebook, and so many of the women are on there just asking questions. You hear how many failed IVFs or IUIs they've had with previous doctors, and then they have success stories once they get to Cato. So it's reassuring. We're hoping for the best. Again, it's up to
so many different factors, from science to biology to
the universe
to whoever's in control wherever he or she is at. We understand, but I never in a million years thought that I would be able to have children. I thought it was a far off hope. So if I'm talking a lot in these videos, I do apologize, and if I repeat myself several times, I'm probably like a little child that just found presents under the tree from Santa Claus. So the presents are the fact that I can possibly have children. The presents themselves would be the embryos, and then opening them would be our children.
Next one is hopefully them taking and implanting and having a healthy pregnancy to the opening. So
all of that would be our present.
Yeah, we're just...
I got the best gift in the world right here, though. And just so you guys know, we've talked about this for a while. We've talked about this, you know. If we can't have kids, do we adopt? Do we not? Do we just enjoy the rest of our lives together? Solo dolo.
But don't get us wrong, we really want to try and have our own kids. But we do know that there's other kids out there that need parents that will love them and give them a life that others
they deserve.
Didn't. Yes.
Not just a lot of other emotions, Mama. What are we doing? Trying to have a child.
Within the next couple months. Trying to have a child.
We're challenging for a world title.
Yes.
1 championship. Mr. Ong Nang Sa for the light heavyweight championship of the world. We're doing that. Camp starts when?
July
Already?
21st.
But we're already training?
Yeah, it's the official 12 weeks of camp. Then Alliance Training Center Katipunan is supposed to be set to open September 1st of this year. Mind you, we're trying to do implantation in August, all while trying to be stress-free. We're very blessed, just like we're blessed to have this opportunity to be able to do this as an option versus some other people are way less fortunate. So, but I do admire people that take care of other kids that aren't even theirs. They try and make families each way that they can. I definitely think that's a different form of superhero. Very selfless and already. So
thank you for doing that, people.
Yeah, thank you. Especially here in the Philippines. I didn't realize how many
Kababayan,
families.
maraming salamat sa inyong lahat para sa
Take
inyong
care.
sakripisyo.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see that, especially in the provinces. We see it in the provinces all the time. Thank you guys.
Yeah. So, again, thanks guys. Hope you're patient with us, and
Sorry if we're just ranting and talking. I don't know.
it's okay. I'll just edit it. But no, thank you a lot for tuning in, and I hope you'll enjoy this journey with us.
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it, Hanenja.
Yes, thank you. Super excited to see what the next few months
Whatever.
are gonna go. So